turn around and face this wonderful real one. Okay, all right. Oh, very good. No broken hearts. That's a good sign, by the way. That means their hearts are open for you. So let's find out a little more information then. Let's do this. In relationships, there are heartbreakers. There are deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are some red flags that you have for a partner? If they do this, it's a red flag.
I think probably the biggest red flag is not talking. Lack of communication.
Okay.
I think that's very important.
Very important. Yes. I think these real ones agree. They have not broken their heart over that. Do you have any others?
Oh, I think that they have to be flexible. They have to be able to enjoy time with people that they like and with people they don't like. I think that's very important.
Okay. Wow, you have so. Oh, we did get a broken heart on
Oh,
that.
well.
Okay.
About that.
Okay. We'll go for one more question then. Just one more. In a man, what would you say is the number one quality? Now you listed, things that you don't like. What's the number one quality that you're looking for?
Integrity,
Integrity. Okay.
honesty, truth.
Synonyms. Yeah. Very good. All about integrity, honesty, and truth. We did get one broken heart. You're still looking real good. There must be failing you. But let's slide that over. Oh, a second broken heart.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh. So we just got
It's
one.
tough.
We don't have to walk as far. Walk down with me just a little, and we'll stop at just about there.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Lee, 63.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. My mic was on silence. So I basically said at the beginning, welcome in. And I also said that the show we're watching today is called Pop the Balloon. And this one is the senior citizen Pop the Balloon. So they're going to choose a partner at the end. They ask questions back and forth. And if they feel it's correct and it feels right, then they go on a date. So that's basically what I said at the beginning. Sorry, I had the mic on silence.
You're lovely, but even though I know you have high heels on, so you're a little bit taller than natural, I like a girl to be about yay high. And she's going to be...
He likes short girls. Lily, my little Yorkies are right over here, and so they might start moving here in a little bit.
taller than me. So,
You want a short queen.
yes, you could say that.
All right. Now, he had his heart not broken. Is he someone that is your type?
Oh, probably not.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
I would think that he's probably someone that spends a lot of time by himself.
Why would you ascertain that?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. He just looks like a loner.
Okay. Interesting. Are you a loner?
That,
I think his beer gives it away.
that's absolutely right. I retired last year, and now I just do yoga and meditation and, get a tennis partner every now and then, but I do spend a lot of time.
Do you guys hear her? She burped a little bit. Lily, you burped? Will you burp, pumpkin? This one right here is Lily. Say hi. Hi. She has the cutest little paw. All right.
By myself reading books and
Beautiful. Self-care is important.
Yeah.
All right.
Important.
Let's move it on down because we did get another
we got
broken
another
heart.
one.
We did. So you're okay. You're okay. Let's stop right about here. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I just
All right.
stepped on myself.
Oh, that's okay. You're a real one still. Kind of face that camera for me. We'll do like, yes, so you can still talk to your real one, do that. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Roger, 73. I was going to give a pass when you said traveler because I don't know if you have already done all your traveling or if you're looking at somebody who's going to take you traveling. I've already kind of gone that route myself. But as far as the deal breaker for me was being around people I don't like, that wouldn't work for me. Life's too short. But you're a very attractive lady.
Oh, I thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, she could elaborate a little bit what she means. I don't like someone that can be around people they don't like. Like, what does she mean by that, right? Because there's different ways to do that. Like, for example, if you go to your family's house and they don't respect you and they make you feel bad, why would you want to be around them? But if you are going to your family's house and they have a different political view and it's not being brought out, then you got to respect those political views and be able to go to those events, right?
Okay, let's make sure we use that mic when we speak. But,
Thank you.
So besides that, is she someone that's your type? You said she's attractive.
Oh, very much so.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that is your type?
Oh, probably not.
Okay, tell us why.
Well, because he said that he's already done that part of life and he's sort of happy where he is. And I'm sort of looking for someone that still has some adventure left in them.
Okay, but what about his?
Wow, that was very like sharp, very blunt. He could have some adventure left in him, but he probably just wants to like explore like the city. There's different ways that you can still be adventurous other than traveling. Traveling is expensive and it takes a lot out of you as well, out of the person traveling. It takes a lot out of them.
Aesthetically, you know.
Oh, he looks very young and youthful and like he enjoys games.
Very good. Okay. All right. Well, let's walk it on back safely. Walk it on back with me because we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 real ones that have not broken their oath. Maybe 7. Okay, 7. Make sure we keep those hearts in front, fellas, so we can see it beating. What I'm gonna do, stay in, because you gotta, get in still on the action. And some people want hearts back, believe it or not. After they find out something about a real one, they're like, okay, I need my heart back. They want a heart transplant, technically. So at any rate, let's do this. Based on appearance, you've seen the real ones now. Unless you have an essential question you could ask to narrow down this love search, I'm going to ask to borrow a toothpick. Thank you. I'm going to ask you to eliminate 2 based on appearance. Unless you have a question to ask these real ones. Like an essential, like, do you like dogs? Do you like pizza? Something that is really important to you. That could determine a relationship.
Well, dogs and pizza aren't important.
Or not.
No.
Okay, so take this. And I might ask you to walk down and break 2 hearts. Unless you have a question that could narrow it down. I mean, they're all very
supposed to do this all on appearance?
Yeah.
That seems very shallow.
Or do you have a question to ask? Do you have an essential question that determines relationships for you? If not, I can ask. I can do my job.
Well, I think you should figure this one out.
I'm gonna help her.
Obviously, we're all here because something hasn't worked along the line.
Well, it could be.
Dang, I feel like she's definitely a feminist, but the way she's like saying that, it's very like, obviously, yes, they're there for a reason, but you don't have to point it out. There's some things that you don't have to say, they're just known, right? That's where wisdom comes in. She said obviously something, and she doesn't know what she wants either, because she should take that opportunity to ask a question that matters to her versus letting the host ask for a random question that she can just be like, yeah, that sounds about right, but she doesn't really know what she wants.
It could be. Let's do this. This is always an essential. Some hate me for asking, but I think it's great to narrow it down immediately. Religion or politics? Do you want someone that is religious or political, or not religious, not political? You don't have to get specific, but hey, it could be a deal. Use that mic. Use that mic.
I think religion is important. I feel that politics are important, but there is also a time and a place for both. And I would hope that someone that I would choose would have the ability to tell the difference.
Okay. So do you want someone that has the same viewpoint as you in terms of time and a place for both? They don't have to be overly.
No, exactly.
Okay.
To be able to be a citizen and vote, I think politics are important.
Okay, seems like they agree with you on that. I'm only going to ask one more, and then it might be time to pop or break a heart. So I'll ask you this: have you ever been married? Use the mic.
Yes.
I'll ask how many times. That does matter to some real ones.
Once.
Okay. This is a crazy question. Only a real one asked it. What was the reason why it didn't work? Because that could determine it if she's cheating or if they cheated. Sorry, you know I love you, but I can't.
Oh, I know. No, I would say that I just grew up and we grew apart. I think that sometimes that's the most odd.
That's such a vague question and such a red flag. You can't just grow up and grow apart. Like there's always reasons why.
Obvious reason that relationships don't work,
Okay.
in my experience.
Like me, a lot of the times people say that and they mean they wanted to focus more on their career or they wanted to focus on a different thing.
All right. If you don't have an essential, I gotta have you pop two. I gotta have you pop 2 hearts. You gotta break 2 hearts. Yeah, based on appearance.
Well, you look far too healthy. And you look far too quiet.
Far too quiet. Okay. Well, I love how you're strutting. Let's stop right here. Let's go.
That makes no sense. Why would you pop on someone because they look far too healthy? Like, yeah, let me pop on you because you look too healthy for me. That makes no sense.
Name, age. Now, you had your heart not broken. Tell us why. Name, age, why you had your heart broken.
Robert Rex. I'm 60 years old, and I was fascinated with her, and I still wanted to find out some more.
Okay. Okay. Is she someone that you're type?
Why, thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, tell us why you broke his heart.
He's 60. I don't think he dyes his hair, but he doesn't have white hair as much. Like he has a little bit of white hair down here, but he looks great for being 60, like very fit.
As I said, he looks too healthy.
So you don't want someone super healthy.
Well, he's, I think there's good in moderation.
Okay. But he is someone that's your type, but less muscle.
Less.
This lady's crazy. She's like, like she definitely doesn't know what she wants.
Muscle.
Okay.
A little more normal looking. You look lovely.
It's a good compliment. That's a good problem to have. All right, let's walk it on down to the other real one that you broke their heart. They're holding out for you. You got a lot of hearts holding out. That's the beautiful thing. All right, let's stop right at about here. You're perfect. You had your heart unbroken. So come up just a little more for me. Perfect. Name, age, why you had your heart unbroken.
Yes, I'm Sergio. I'm 50 years old. And I haven't, broke the heart because to me, every woman has something attractive, and I think she has something attractive, but in the way that she speaks, she's not saying the truth in some words, like she's like very restricted, what I can see, but she's attractive,
Okay, so you don't think she's telling the truth about certain things?
No, not at all.
What do you think she's not telling the truth about?
Because it looks like she's asking for too much. She's a little restricted. So I don't think, she's saying the truth.
Okay, is she someone that's your type?
It could be possible, You never know.
Never know.
Yeah. Can work out.
She broke your heart, so it ain't gonna work, but
Really bad.
There's always next time.
there's always next time. Now, tell us why you broke his heart.
As I said, he looked very quiet and very reserved, and
But none of them are speaking. Like none of them are saying anything. Like they all have to stay quiet at this point of the game.
he just looked a little too quiet for me.
Okay. But is he someone aesthetically that's your type?
Probably not.
Why is he not really?
No,
Because he's Hispanic and short.
That's a good question. I really feel that it's hard to look at someone that you haven't had dialogue with and find a common denominator.
Okay. Let's walk it on back because you still.
She looks at the camera like, is that what you all wanted to hear? Did that sound good?
Have some hearts that are still beating and pulsating at a very good heart rate. So I like that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to offer the real ones with hearts. You can ask this real one a question.
Her outfit is crazy. It's like if she's already going to the New Year's party.
Any of you real ones, if you elevate your hand up, we'll walk over to you. Do you have a question for this real one? You got thank you. Somebody's got. He was about to ask too, so you don't have to walk too much.
Point to ask you your age, but you didn't give it. Was that on purpose?
Does it matter?
Yes, it matters.
Does it matter?
Yes.
Well, it only matters that he asked you a question and you didn't answer it.
I feel that age is only a number and that you are only as old as you feel. So if you want to be 50, you could be 50. If you want to be 100, you could be 100.
Oh my God, she's a headache. Anybody that dates her, they're gonna be having headaches every 30 minutes, except when she's asleep. Because I can't believe, like, I feel like somebody that doesn't answer how old they are, they feel in a way a little bit shameful or old, or they feel a type of way that it's not a positive thing. Because being older and turning age, it is truly a blessing from God. Because not everybody does it, not everybody makes it. So everybody should be really happy and very like excited to share their age. And I mean, you're in a dating show, it is an appropriate place to share your age, because what if one of them is like 50, 50 and she's 72, or vice versa. So it does matter. And it's like an adult thing. As adults, we have to act like adults.
Fair enough. Does that work for you?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go down to our other real one that had a question. That was a very interesting answer. All right. Name, age, and your question.
Champion. I'm 65 years old. I'm a retired teacher and I like motorcycles. So my question to you, young lady, is how do you feel about motorcycles or riding in the back of a motorcycle?
When I was 16, I was riding on a back
I feel like she's very combative. That's the word I was looking for.
of a motorcycle and got a horrible burn on my leg, and I've never liked them since that day. Sorry.
Oh! All
Well,
right.
that's the common denominator.
Yes, and that's why we got to ask these questions. Great.
That's
advice.
fine.
So tell us why you're breaking your heart.
I ride motorcycles a lot. Just 3 weeks ago, I kind of busted up my knee. I burned my shin on the tailpipe. It is a little on the dangerous side. I appreciate your concern.
I hate motorcycles. I like the four-wheelers, the three-wheelers or mopeds they're called, but straight up motorcycles, they're so dangerous. I do not like them. And I fear for the people that drive them or ride them.
But that would be a deal breaker for me.
I totally
That might be.
I totally understand. I have friends that ride, and they're always offering me a free ride, and I tell them thank you, but no thank you.
So you were holding on to your heart for a while. Is she someone that's your type?
I was.
She's someone
an
that's your type.
attractive young lady, and that's it.
Yeah, she probably identifies as 25 or 20 something. So it's a real young lady here. That's a beautiful thing. Let's. Is he someone that's your type?
Oh, probably not.
Oh, why not?
Well, because he likes motorcycles.
Okay, but aesthetically.
Oh, yes, he's a very nice looking man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I was trying to hook you up. I was trying to get a compliment for you. All right. Now, name, age, and tell us why. Step back just a little for me. We're in full. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Mick, 66, motorcycle. It's a motorcycle thing.
You drive a motorcycle too. Huh?
That's pretty awesome, though, that these people are like 60. Like, he's 66 and he's riding motorcycles. Like, that's really cool. Like, his body's still going.
Well, it's a wonderful sport if you enjoy it, and it's terrifying if you don't.
So she's someone you hold on to your heart. Is she someone that's your type?
Well, I don't know. I'm a little afraid of like the blinginess. I'm, kind of more of a,
More chill.
yeah, more
Relate.
so, yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that is your type? Use the mic. Use the mic. Use the mic. Use the...
Probably not.
Okay. Now, why aesthetically? Because I don't.
No, he's a very nice looking man.
Okay.
But again, with interests that aren't interesting
To you. Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. All right. No, that works. That totally works. Let's walk it on back. You still have some hearts. You have 3 hearts remaining. And so you still have some work to do. Did any of our other real ones, did you have a question for this real one? I don't want to do too much zigzagging, but if you have a question. Okay, let's walk on down. We'll get you some exercise in. It's okay. Yeah, let's walk on down. Name, age, and your question.
My name is Terrell. I'm 71 years old. And I would like to ask you, what's your favorite cuisine?
Probably Italian.
I see.
Oh! That is a heartbreaking question. Tell us why you broke your heart.
Well, I can't stomach Italian food because I like to watch my weight and it's a lot of carbs and I do too much work in the gym to be ruined by all those carbs.
Oh, well,
I have to keep my schoolboy figure.
good for you.
He's at the gym. That's cute.
Thank you very
Now
much.
you were holding on to your heart.
Oh yeah, because she's very beautiful and she's tall and looks like a lot of fun.
Why, thank you.
Absolutely.
She's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, she.
I think he wouldn't have been her type anyways because none of these guys there that she has popped or they have popped, she has said, yeah, they're my type. Most of them, she has said, no, they're not my type. Yeah, physically, they're aesthetically pleasing, blah, 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 but they're not my type. So I'm thinking she's not going to walk out with a date or anything like that because the way she's behaving, it's like, I'm better than you, all of you guys. And then she mentioned earlier, we're here for whatever reason, right? She mentioned like, technically was saying like we had a problem in dating because we're all here.
She's definitely my type, but the food, nah.
All right. Is he someone that is your type aesthetically? Use the mic.
Probably not.
Okay, why not aesthetically?
I'm not into ripped jeans. I think that's from days gone by.
So the ripped jeans are a no-go for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
We love dinosaurs. Jurassic Park, very successful franchise. Let's walk it on back because you still, pardon me, man, you still have two. You have two hearts. Oh my goodness, you are killing it at a real one. So that means they're holding out for you. So I do want to see, BD, do you have a question? Let's walk over. It looks like you might ask one. Okay.
I do want to say I think you have a wonderful sense of style.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank you.
I was just somewhat curious about what your occupation has been. Most of us have had many occupations, but what have you?
Oh, I've done all kinds of interesting things. I've had a hamburger stand, and I've been in the broadcasting business, and I've been in the airline business, and I've been in the modeling business, and I've been in all kinds of monkey business.
Interesting.
Thank you.
That answers your question.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right. Do you have a question for either one of these real ones? Their hearts are holding out for you. Do you want to ask them?
Okay, this is gonna sound mean, but he should cut his hair though because he's already like getting bald over here, and like this little bit of hair doesn't really match with him. It just he needs to cut that hair.
What brought you here today?
Let's walk it on forward.
That is such a dumb question. Like obviously they're there because they want to date someone, right? Like that's what they're there at the dating show for. Like that's a very stupid question to ask.
What brought you here today? Yeah, we're gonna go both. We're gonna do both.
Honestly, I just thought it would be fun. I've seen Pointer's show before, and it seems like an entertaining program. And I was invited to be on it, and so I thought, why not have a little fun on a Sunday afternoon?
Good for you.
Maybe find love. Who knows?
Good for you. I like that answer. Good answer.
Okay, now let's go to this gentleman. What brought you here today?
That's why they're there, to find love. That is the only reason they're there.
A couple of months ago, I've been mourning the love of my life for
I'm sorry.
a little over a year. And a couple of months ago, I met someone who made my heart race a little faster. It was just a brief encounter, but it made me realize that it was time to end my period of mourning. And so when I got this invitation, I thought, this is the thing to do this afternoon.
Wow, that almost brought a thug tear to my eye. That's beautiful. Wow, thank you.
Lovely.
Wow, that was great. Okay, based on those responses,
We can take out the little piano, right? Like, he said, I almost brought my tears to my eyes. That is hard though, like spending your lifetime with someone and they passed away, and then having to redate at a later age. I feel that it's a big deal, because you dated someone for a long time, and then you got used to them, and then now you had to go back and redate, right? And I feel it's kind of cool. Like they don't want to just stay alone. They want to have someone in their lives.
Do you have a final question for them, or do you want to break a heart? What do you want to do?
Oh, I don't want to break any hearts.
Well, you've already broke some, so you've been on a roll.
But
You still have a toothpick in hand, right? Okay.
I like Pointer. He's always like pointing out like stuff like that. It's funny. He's like, "Well, you already broke some hearts, so."
Okay. If you don't, unless you have one more question to determine the real one search, if not, I'm gonna have to have you break one.
if you weren't here today, where would you be?
These are good questions.
I would be at a screening. There was a 2 o'clock screening of a movie I wanted to see, but I blew it off to come here.
Good for you.
He's looking for a real one.
I'm so glad he said what it was, because I was like, what if he means that a screening, like a MRI screening? I was so confused. But he meant like a movie. Okay.
That's a valid reason to look for a real one. All right, what would you be doing if you weren't here right now?
I would be at home watching the end of a mini-series that I've been watching on Netflix and playing the guitar, maybe repairing a guitar, and hoping that someone would be getting in touch with me to buy a guitar.
Interest,
He's like multitasking. I like that.
Gene Hobby.
Did that clear up your decision-making process, or does it still, 2 handsome real ones is still kind of tough?
Still kind of tough.
Final question. First date. Where would you take this lovely real one on a first date? In 1 to 2 sentences.
I tend to go pretty casual on first dates, so I try to do coffee or a hike or a glass of wine, something like that, something small, something limited, where you're just spending a little time getting to know the person.
I personally love dates that have like that involves coffee or wine. Like those are like the most calming dates. I love that.
All right.
Especially what the other
First
guy
date, step
says.
over with me just a little more. We want you in frame. Perfect.
I think it'd be nice to get a meal and have a long conversation, get to know each other.
Through a restaurant.
All right. You've got to make a decision. You've got 2 hearts right next to each other that are, still open for you. Are you open for them? It's not a real 2, it's a real 1. So you gotta go with 1.
Okay. Well, I don't play the guitar.
Okay. All right. You had your heart not broken. Tell us why.
You mean until it was broken just now?
Right.
So she chose him. He probably looks like healthy, but not that healthy. Because she said she popped this guy right here because he looked too healthy. So I think she meant like younger. And then she's skipping him because he looks like a little bit older, but not too young. And then he looks a little bit way too older. So
I saw and heard nothing that I felt was objectionable.
She was a real one.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I know he got down to the wire. He wasn't one of the first. Why did you, wait until the last minute to kind of break his heart?
Well, I think that I had an opportunity to hear more about who he was and less about what was going on.
Interesting. All right. So you got one here. Do we have a final question? If not, I'm going to have both of you walk back, ask a final question, and then you might head off to, a screening or something like that. Do we? Let me ask this. Is he someone that is your type?
Oh, probably.
Okay. That's good. I thought you were going to say no. I'm scared. Okay. Why? Why the probably? Because that's a positive. That's a positive. It's better than negatively not. So tell us why.
Well, I think that he has tenacity. He stayed. He came. I think that's honorable for all of the gentlemen.
Is she someone that's your type? You've been holding on to your heart.
Physically, you mean?
Yes.
He's a very attractive woman.
What you've heard, personality-wise, is that your type?
Well, I haven't heard any deal breakers, but I need to know more.
Okay. Oh, that sounds like a first date topic. So step on out with me. Step on out. You're going to back up right here, and then you're going to step right here. Very good. Here is my final question, so these real ones can maybe go head on. Do you feel this could be a real one connection?
I don't know yet. Could be.
Could be the possibly. Do you feel this could be a real one connection?
Well, we'll have to stay tuned.
All right. Well, would you gentlemen please clap it up? We've got a real one connection, possibly, but I'm still happy about that. Very good. I'm going to take this mic. I'll even take the toothpick. Oh, toothpick, very good. And I'll take yours too. Y'all won't be breaking anything. Go on off that way. Maybe escort around. One, clap it up for him one more time. Oh, my goodness. We've got a real one connection. Very good, folks. Very good. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one. Will my next real one come on in? Walk forward. How you doing? Looking fantastic. How's your day going?
Hello, it's going fantastic.
Wonderful. Would you share with these real ones your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Carla. I'm 58 years old, and I'm a plastic surgeon.
Very good. Okay, let's ask you this. What makes you a real one?
Meaning?
You're a catch. You're the cat's meow.
Oh my gosh, there's so many ingredients to me. Yes, I'm a total cat.
That is so funny. She said there's so many ingredients to me. Yes, ma'am. There is Botox, there is fillers.
Because I am financially stable.
Nose job.
I am emotionally and mentally present, which I think is so important.
I love that. Okay, after that.
Okay, I see why everybody's wearing the outfits like this because it's close to Christmas time. Because her sweater, my goodness.
That's very...
To a dating show, like I understand this is we're in like Christmas season, but like to a dating show, like you're supposed to go dressed as if you were going to your first date.
Exciting. Let's have these real ones turn around. Real ones turn around and face Carla. Your real one, Carla. Very good. All right. Fantastic. They did not break their hearts, which is a great sign, Carla. That means they're feeling you. So let's do this. Now, you said what makes you a real one. What are you looking for in a real one?
I'm looking for loyalty. I'm looking for someone that is also emotionally stable and solid and present and really available.
I love that. Okay. It looks like they're looking for that too. They didn't break their heart on that one. I'll ask this before we start to narrow this thing down. There are deal breakers, heartbreakers, red flags in relationships. If your partner does one of these things, tell me, what are some of the red flags that you have?
One of the red flags is somebody that overdrinks. That's a total red flag. And somebody that lies.
Okay, drinking and lying. Yeah, that's not, those are no-nos, okay? Those look like these are drinkers or liars, though, so it's looking pretty good. All right, you know what? What I'm going to have to do, I don't like to make it go based on appearance, but you may have to break 3 hearts right now based on appearance, or do you have an essential question that you want to ask each of these, like a yes or no question that could determine this real one connection? Like for example, do you like dogs?
I do.
Okay, real ones. If you don't like dogs, you might want to. Do you own dogs? Do you have a dog?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Would that be a deal breaker if they didn't like dogs and you did? Could that be a red flag?
Could be. Yes, could be.
Does anyone need to break on that? Okay, it looks like they're not dog. Okay, looking pretty good. So you know what? I'm going to ask to borrow it. I hate to do it. Unless you can think of an essential question, you got to break 3 hearts based on appearance.
Based on appearance.
Unless you have like an essential question you can think of that could narrow it down.
Oh, this is so hard. Okay.
Unless you want me to go one more. I'll do my job a little more because some of it leans on appearance, but you know, they pay me decently, so I'll ask one more question. Religion or politics? Do you want someone that is religious? Do you want someone that is political, or not religious, not political?
I want somebody that's right in the middle of everything. That, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be one way or the other.
Okay. So someone kind of moderate in both senses.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
We got one broken heart on that. Okay. So let's walk down a little. Walk with me, Carla, and we're going to stop right at about right there. Perfect. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Lee, 63. She's lovely, but I'm more of a conservative type. You know, it's like you don't have to like be a Trump supporter, but a conservative, kind of really leaning on the right.
Okay.
You know.
And that, so moderate doesn't really work for you on a part.
Yeah, there's sometimes when you just got to put your foot down and say it's got to be this way, and you know there are some issues that I think are important.
Okay, but you spoke to her being your type aesthetic.
I would say she looks like she'd run around a tennis court very nicely, and that was like my inner passion, you know, that in my retirement, someone can do that, and she looks very fit, and she probably is into sports.
Thank you.
Very good. Now, is he aesthetically someone that's your type?
No.
No.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
I
think he needs to be a little bit more cleaner for her. Like the beard and all that's very like laid back, very hippie, and she doesn't look like that.
cannot have the long hair and the long beard. That for me is a turn off.
Okay. All right. All right.
Is that a fair thing to say that you don't like someone because of their hair, like long, you know? Because I personally don't like that whole beard, long beard, like that's too long. So I think it's fair to like not choose someone because of that.
Right. Well, we still have some hearts that have not been broken. You're looking great, Carla. You're looking darn good. So I'm going to have you step back because I want you to kind of view what you have here, because I am going to have you break two. No rhyme intended. But I want you to look at your view, because you're going to have to break two.
Okay.
Based on appearance.
Okay.
Walk on down, yeah. Ooh, broke a heart. Go one more. Okay, stay right there for me. Stay right there. We'll do just like this. Now, you had, step up just a little more for me so that camera sees the wonderful. Now, you had your heart unbroken until it's just broken. Name, age, and why you had it unbroken.
Mick, and I'm 66, and I had it unbroken. I just didn't hear anything yet that was a deal breaker. And she's a lovely lady.
Okay, so she is someone.
Thank you.
I don't know if she's my type, but she's physically attractive.
Very good. Okay, now why did you break his heart?
Well, I think the beard and the hair again, that kind of
Okay, okay.
doesn't work for me.
The shagginess, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, let's walk it on back, because we did get another broken heart that you broke right here. So let's do it. Don't go too far for me. Oh, yeah, we want you close. Now, you had your heart not broken until you broke it. Name, age, and why you had it unbroken.
BD and 71. I have dated a doctor previously, and we were very compatible. You can't complain about the intelligence.
Okay. But now, what about aesthetically? Someone that's your type?
Absolutely.
Very good. Okay. Now, why did you break his heart?
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
You know,
show that camera. Show that side right there. Oh,
Show
okay.
the camera.
Okay. And why, you just don't. You can't do a little extra in the back. Yeah.
No.
Besides that, now if he didn't have that, because from this.
I mean, if he knows that that's a problem in dating, why doesn't he just cut it? Like he knows, he automatically knew. He pulled it. He kind of like insinuated like he knew. So just cut it, you know, so that way you can get a date.
You can't really see that. Is he someone that's your type? If you didn't see the ponytail.
Not my type.
Okay. Why is he not your type without the ponytail?
He's 71. I feel like if you're already 71, just go and relax and enjoy your time with your grandchildren. And if you don't have grandchildren, then yeah, you know, choose to go and date. But dating is such a hard, it's a hard process until you find the right one. So putting yourself after your wife died through dating again is a little bit harsh. And I say it because I feel everything has changed from the time he met his wife till now. You know?
Because real ones cut things. You know, they make adjustments. But I'm not saying he would. But
I'm not sure if it's fit enough for me.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's walk it on back now. I did think about too. Let's go a little deeper then. Let's go a little deeper. Face that camera. I want them to see as we ask you this. Have you ever been married?
Yes.
Okay. What is, do you have children?
Yes.
Are they younger, older?
They're older and all paid for.
Okay.
At this
I
time.
think that's good news for these real ones.
It's good news for everyone.
Now, let's ask this. Why did the marriage not see it through till the end, per se?
After 22 years, I would say that we kind of grew apart for many different reasons. and life happens, as you know. And
Okay, they cannot keep using that. Like, of course, you guys grew apart. That's one of the reasons why. But like, I think what he means is, what is the reason? Did he cheat? Did you cheat? Was I know you don't want to say everything on the internet, and that's very vague to share. We just grew apart, but obviously you guys just grew apart, right? Because if you guys were in the same route together and the same thing, you guys would still be together. But obviously you guys moved apart, like seeing things differently.
it is what it is.
Okay.
We move forward.
We move forward, yes. And that did not get a broken heart. So maybe these real ones understand where you're coming from in that regard. What I'm going to do is offer to the real ones to ask a question. Do any of you real ones that have hearts have a question for Carla? Hopefully we do. We got to have something to ask. Okay. All right, let's come on down. Let's come on down. And other gentlemen, if you want to, I can definitely ask some more questions, but I do want to open it to y'all. Okay, thank you so much. Name, age, and what is your question?
My name is Terrell, 71 years old, and I'd like to know, what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I love to dance. I'm a salsa dancer. I used to be a ballroom dancer, but dancing, singing, I also write music. So
You have a dancer's body.
thank you.
Yes, I like to dance as well. I used to dance on Soul Train.
Really? What?
So we had that.
How exciting.
Yeah, unfortunately,
He's 71. I wonder if he has grandkids, because I feel like he will be a great grandpa. Like, he sounds so sweet, like as a grandpa.
with age, you dance less, but you still got it right here.
Absolutely. You should keep it up. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was dancing last night.
Good for you.
Do you have any other real ones have a question as we can go forward or walk back? Do you have a question for this real one, or are you just observing?
I have a question.
Oh, let's walk on down. Okay, name, age, and your question.
Yes, my name is Romano, 50 years. I'm a real estate agent, as you can see. When you mentioned it about the dogs, that you say you like
He reminds me of my uncle. My uncle he's Hispanic, so
dogs, My question is, do you like to sleep with the dogs? Do you like to have the dogs in the sofa?
that's a great question.
When you go out, will you take the dogs with you? Do you eat with your dogs?
That is such good questions. One of them, for sure, they will not sleep on my bed. I want my man on my bed, not my dog. But that's okay. Some people do have their pets on the bed, and that's perfectly fine. I don't have a dog at the moment, but I would take them for walks and exercise them outdoors. And your other question was, which was the third question?
Sofa and stuff. The dog.
The sofa, yes. I'll have special blankets for the dog, and that would be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us why you just broke your heart.
Actually, I like dogs. I like animals. I'm not against them, but sometimes it's too much. With them, like to have it next to you, and sometimes, like when you go shopping, you have like a lot of hair in your clothes, and you don't realize that. And sometimes, like so disgusting, eating with the dog or like sleeping in your bed. Like sometimes it's a lot of hair that you carry with it, and I don't agree with that. Sometimes when
Does that make sense?
I feel like it also depends on what kind of dog they have, right? Because if you have like a small little Yorkie, like for example, I have 4 Yorkie Terriers. They do sleep with me, but I take them for a walk. And then when I come home, I shower them, I wash their paws, because I know they're going to sleep later at nighttime on my bed. And also I wipe their paws before we go to bed. So it also depends, right? How clean they are. If you have a German Shepherd or if you have a Husky, then that's a whole different story because they're bigger, and he is right. The hair is everywhere with that style of dog, but not all dogs are like that. But it depends on the people, because some people don't want dogs on their bed. I think once in the future when I get married, I probably will have a place for my dogs, but right now it's just me, so I don't think it's a big deal if they sleep with me right now. And when it comes to food, you don't want to accustom your dog to always want to have food from your plate because they have their own food. And a lot of the times the food we eat is not good for them either way. So I will say he is right, but I mean, you're in a dating show. She doesn't have a dog right now, so why does it matter, right? It shouldn't matter. Like you're being picky for no reason right now. Like she hasn't popped his balloon. I think he should have kept his balloon to give her a chance. Maybe she would have chose him.
To you?
Yes, absolutely. Everybody feels different about.
Now, is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
It's not my type.
Okay. What makes her not your type?
The Botox and fillers.
It looks like the way that she's been single for a few years is like because she asking too much, and what I can see that she likes to concentrate more in working and not spending too much time with a partner
She's not cooking at home.
or like she doesn't have like too much time. The way that I can see, like to go out and spend like private time, with a partner. So
is that true? Do you have?
No, that is completely untrue.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sorry.
I feel she probably looked a little expensive too, like a little made up.
Is he someone that is your type?
No.
How do you do it?
He didn't mean to pop it. I don't think he meant to pop it.
We'll get you another one. Yeah, we're glad you're not breaking more hearts. Yeah. So, what makes him? Is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
Well, his assumption for certain things, and I think we should not. My personal opinion is that we really need to really think about what we're saying before we assume that someone is a certain way. Maybe get more information.
Let's walk it on back. Thank you so much, real one. Step back there. Okay. Did you break your heart? No. She broke yours. Right. Okay. We were down there for a minute. We do have a question. That's what I need. And you have one too. Okay. We'll come on back. Thank you so much. Name, age, and your question.
Hi, I'm Robert Rex. I'm 60 years old. Wanted to know, do you consider yourself a very passionate, sexual, tactile person?
I do.
Is that the answer you were looking for?
He was so quick at that. I do.
That's the answer you were looking for.
That's exactly the answer I'm looking for because I like physicality a lot. Yes, I feel it's very important in a relationship to express yourself physically as well as emotionally and all that. So that's why I know. Unfortunately, you said something about the hair though. So I know you have this thing with the long hair, but again, remember all the good warriors back in the past.
No, he over here selling himself.
This is what they
Something to think about.
She didn't break your heart though. No, she had the option.
Yes, but
you got me thinking there.
and
Actually.
so that's very important to me because I'm pretty. I like to get busy. So
Well,
So I'm just throwing that out there. We're going to keep it real. We're going to look for somebody that was a pet.
well, we have to remember that is wonderful, but it doesn't last forever.
Absolutely.
So there's other things that are more important in life than the physical connection, which is your mental, and it's someone that is, like you're very fit. I exercise all the time, and I'm very much into keeping myself as healthy and fit.
She used to be a dancer, so she has kept herself really good in shape. That's really good.
As possible. So on the other side of what you were saying again, we got to think. It's just not the number one thing in life.
Absolutely. I was just wanting to make sure that you.
But thank you for the information. It's good information.
My job.
Let's walk it on down. We had another real one. So that heart is still beating. Okay. Name, age, and your question.
Roger, 73, and my question has already been asked. Essentially, is my hair too long? Is one of the questions, and the second one is, I think there are two things in life no one should ever do in public unless they can do them well. One of them is sing, and the other one is dance. And I don't dance, but I wouldn't have any problem going with you. You could dance with whoever you wanted to dance with, but don't ask me to play because I don't like looking stupid.
Well, you're so honest. I appreciate your honesty. But I do want somebody that enjoys music and dancing, and that's important in my life. So,
Okay. So I guess my balloon just got broken.
absolutely.
Go on and
Just for the record, is the hair thing going to work or not?
Well, you could have cut that hair.
Wait a minute.
We're going to trim the ends.
You're not cutting your hair. No. That hair is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Like mine. Okay. All right. I just had to throw that. Okay. Well, any other questions?
It is a big flex to have long hair at this age. They're over 59, so it is a big flex to have that amount of hair.
Mr. Biker, do you have a question?
I do.
All right, let's bring it on down. Name, age, and your question.
Champion. I'm 65 years old. I'm a retired teacher and I ride a motorcycle quite often. You look very sparkly and nice, but that's not only the look of the biker chicks I hang out with. So, what do you think about riding on motorcycles and more importantly, riding on the back of a motorcycle?
Because of the accidents that I have seen in the past and what it can do to people, I know that I'm sure you drive very safe and you protect yourself in every way. No, I would not be part of your team.
Whoa! It went.
So another one breaking.
That's hard because, I mean, to each their own, right? They could do whatever they want, but if I had to choose, I would definitely choose someone that doesn't ride bikes. Like, I would not like to be in a relationship with somebody that rides bikes because it is true, it's so dangerous.
Breaking over the bike.
Another one breaking over the bike.
Now, you did have your heart not broken until that very moment. Is she someone that's your type?
I wanted to hear more. She was going a lot of the right direction. So, in that regards, I will say yes.
Okay. All right. Is he someone that's your type?
You know what? Yes.
What makes him your type?
But the bike kills it.
So what was everything? So tell me what was about him.
Well, I like his smile. I think he looks like a very kind and a total gentleman, by the way. And being tall helps. Not that it's like a must, but that's always good because I like to wear my big high heels and that's helpful.
Still be taller than you.
Exactly.
That's good. All right, let's walk it on back. We're starting to narrow it down. We have 2 hearts left. So Carly, you're still having some real one energy coming your way. Do you have a question for either one of these real ones to narrow it down?
So I'm where let's see, we have
and then a heart
and
down there, the dancer.
down there. So would you get a haircut?
No.
Okay, then that's the end of that.
Oh, okay, we got it. Okay, wow. Okay. You had your heart not broken? Tell us why, Rob.
Hey, what can I say? You know, that's what she chose. That's what you chose. You like what you like.
I don't know if we can put you in a...
What's going on with his outfit though? Like, why this outfit? You know, like just a plain shirt would have been fine and a regular belt. But I know that's his style. Maybe he rides bikes too. He hasn't said anything in regards to it, so who knows?
A high ponytail and I don't know.
Yeah, she could have pulled this ponytail.
We could
out.
braid.
Hey.
We could braid that. Your hair is longer than my hair.
Why is that a problem for you, just out of curiosity? Because he's still manly. It's not like he's, I don't want to get canceled, but, it's not like he's a man.
Well, I have one. May I ask a question?
Sure.
So what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
Okay. So this is part of your look and part of your image. And it's been this way forever?
Yeah, pretty much forever. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Does that change anything, or?
No, it's we still.
But he's someone that's your type. If you didn't see the ponytail, he's
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're ready to match his freak, as the kids say. In terms of, okay. Oh, never mind. Oh,
Well, I don't know about that. I never say yes to that.
She's a lady.
Hey, interesting. Now, we have one heart remaining. Let's step back some just in case we'll try to stay. No, not everybody, just my man, because he's looking so fresh. We have one heart remaining. Let's walk on down. I just want to see if we have a question.
I don't think she's gonna choose him just because he's 71. So and then you can tell he's a little bit older too. So it's not like some 71-year-olds, they have more like energy, and she has a lot of energy. So I don't think it's gonna work out. I'll be really, really surprised if she chooses him.
Question from either one of you. Do you have a question, another question for this real one, or do you?
Well, I think I've asked everything I'm interested in. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's fit. And she has good head on her shoulders. She's the catch of the day.
Thank you so much.
Question for him.
Thank you. Well, what do you do? Are you in the entertainment business?
No, I'm in the catering business.
Oh, wonderful.
I cater big orders to restaurants.
That's great.
Offices, studios, educational places. Yeah.
He's not retired. That should have been his answer, that he's retired with money, or not money, but like, retired. But he's still working at 71.
So,
Wonderful.
caterer.
That mean you can cook?
No, I can't cook worth a damn, but I can deliver.
Hey, that's what it's about, the delivery.
That I work hard, they can cook.
Oh, yeah, the boss. Okay.
I don't live to eat, I just eat to live.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all having so much fun. I love this.
Made it clear that she is your type, just so we keep it real. Is he someone that is your type?
Well, at this moment, everything changed a little bit here. No, I want somebody that can cook because I don't cook. So that killed it.
So you gotta break us up. You gotta break. Oh, okay. So you don't cook nothing. You said you don't
Scramble some eggs.
You can scramble some eggs.
I can do that too.
Specialty, but
I love cooking. Like, that's something I really enjoy. Like, I love making like my foods in the morning and the evenings. It's like relaxing. So I can't believe he doesn't like cooking. Especially if you're single, like that's something you gotta do.
Badly.
full menu, no.
All right. Oh man, we were so close. Let's walk it on back, Carla. Let's walk it on back. So it looks like you were doing really good. Some real ones were very interested in you, but you are a real one, and you kept it real, and we appreciate that. So can we clap it up for this real one still, gentlemen? This is a real one.
Thank you.
Coming out. I will take that mic. Thank you so much. Do you have a toothpick too? Do you have a toothpick? No? Okay, I'll borrow that too. And you can head on out that way, but we thank you for coming out on a real one. Clap it up for her one more time. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. Oh.
Wait, I just remember, okay, so he's 60 and he's a personal trainer. The guy with the long hair, he's 60 and he's a personal trainer. Wow.
Righty, my friends, we are ready for our next real one. Well, my next real one, come on in, come on down. Looking fantastic. How you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
So good. So glad you're here. Would you share with these real ones your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Elisa. I'm 63 years old, and I'm an elder advocate. So I help elders
She looks great, 63.
kind of stay abreast in their home in their last years.
That is beautiful. Okay, let me ask you this. What makes you a real one?
Well, I'm a real one because I'm a sophisticated lady, round the way lady. I like to be adventurous, have a good time, and I'm a homebody as well. Love to cook. So get all that.
There you go. For the people that don't know how to cook, she can cook.
In one package.
All right, very good. Now, these real ones are not facing you, but they're about to. Real ones, turn on around and look at this lovely real one. Turn on around and look at this real one. All right. No broken hearts. That's a good sign.
Oh my gosh. I thought they were going to like pop the heart. Because usually in the younger version, like in the 20s to like 30s and 40s, immediately they would have popped just because she's like a little bit overweight. Like they immediately would have popped. So, oh my gosh, I was so nervous, but I'm so glad that they didn't pop. I'm so glad.
And by the way, that means that their hearts are open for you. So let's do this. Now, I asked you what makes you a real one. What are you looking for in a real one?
The first thing I'm looking for is honesty, somebody humble, kind of self-sufficient and spontaneous. Like, let's do a few things. I got a bucket list.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good thing. Self-sufficient is so important.
Okay. Oh, these real ones look like they have a bucket list too. Very good. Now, in relationships, there are heartbreakers. There are deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are some red flags that for your partner? If they do one of these things, it's a red flag.
Well, dishonesty, that's the first thing. I don't care how big or small. You know, we call them little white lies. No, it's just called a lie. So that would be one of the things. And just kind of too clingy. You know, I don't like to be overshadowed. I need to have my space. So those would be a couple of things that would be a deal breaker for me.
Awesome. Very good. Still no broken hearts. You are awesome. You are a real one. Okay. Well, what I may have to do is offer you an opportunity to ask an essential question, just like a yes or no question that could determine a connection. Because if not, I'm going to ask to borrow a toothpick. You're going to have to break 3 hearts based on appearance. So do you have an essential?
Well, I don't know if it's a yes or no question, but well, I guess we could say this. So are you on multiple dating sites?
We're going to go one by one. So let's start here.
That is such a great question. I haven't tried dating sites. I'm kind of scared of dating sites, but that would be a question I will ask if I was in this type of show. Are you on a dating site and do you have OnlyFans?
Walk with me, so step in a little more. Perfect. Very good. Name, age, and answer to her question.
I'm Robert. I'm 60, and I am not on any dating sites at all.
Okay.
All right, let's go next. Walk forward with me. Name, age, answer to her question.
Lee, 63. I tried them years ago, but I found most of them seem to be fake profiles and not real. So I no longer.
I definitely think older people shouldn't be in dating sites because they always get taken advantage of. Not all of them, but most of them.
You know, participate in those.
Okay.
Name, age, answer to her question.
I'm BD. I'm 71, and I am on no dating sites.
Hi, BD.
Name, age, answer to her question.
Roger, 73, and I gave up on Bumble because I think there's a rule that we should all have that if we match up and we meet and you don't look like your pictures, you have to keep buying me drinks until you do.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. I can't believe that he said that. That probably happened to him. He probably showed up and the person looked completely different. Oh my gosh, catfishing.
I love that. Because they don't ever look like the picture, do they?
That's cat.
That's one of the reasons I don't want to be in dating apps too, because people do tend to look a little different in the pictures. You know, you put on makeup, you put the best pictures. Your hair is very well done. Like you put the best self in these pictures. You edit a little bit, you know, to make it look more flawless. So when you show up, automatically you're not going to look like the picture anyways. Like, but yeah, there is extra where people don't look how they supposed to look or how they actually look in real life. Like they might look skinnier, like they might look older or whatever, you know. Some people, they put their hair like the wig or like whatever hair, and then or like me, it's like me having long hair and then showing up with short hair. Somebody did that. They had long hair and then they went to the date and they cut their hair, and I was like, why would you cut your hair before the date? Because they seen you in all the pictures with your hair long, and now you go there almost bald. Of course they're not going to be interested if they like long hair, right? So dating apps, they're just crazy. They're crazy, and they give false information, such as people in the dating apps, they think they have all these choices of out of their league women or out of their league men because they get all this requests, and in reality most of them are scammers. Most of those people are not even real.
Fish. All right, very good. Name, age, answer to her question.
jam champion, 65 years old, retired teacher and biker. And no, I don't know how to work the dating sites. So if you're looking for someone with tech savviness, that's not me.
Okay.
Let's move it on down. Name, age, answer to our question.
My name is Mick. I'm 66, and I do have profiles on more than one dating site.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Is it Christian Mingle? Just kidding. It's probably not that one.
Name, age, answer to our question.
I'm Terrell. I'm 71. And yes, I'm on Facebook dating site.
Okay.
Last but certainly not least, name, age, answer to our question.
Yeah, hi. My name is Romano. I'm 50 years old, and I don't like dating sites, so I'm not into that. I like real people.
He's 50. He's 50. I thought he was 60. He looks like 60.
Well, you know, real connections on
Real ones. Okay.
That's like old school already.
Exactly.
Different times now.
Yeah. Okay.
So I totally agree with you.
Yeah, that's why this show's the best. All right, let's back it on up now. Well, as you back up, you heard the responses.
I
Are you
did.
ready to break? I'll just make you break two. I'll be nice. I'll make you break two.
It's kind of so hard. You know, everybody.
Unless you have one more question. Unless you have one more. I always like to keep it real on a real one. Don't like to be move it just for me, just a little perfect. Do you have one more, maybe?
Okay, so here's the question. What is a deal breaker for you gentlemen in a relationship?
And then after this, some hearts will be broken, or we'll see what happens. Deal breaker.
Well, come back to me.
Okay.
If you have dogs,
Oh, okay.
I love dogs, but yeah, I'm more of a cat person, you know.
Okay. What I'm going to do just for safety, I'm going to ask to hold your toothpick because if you hear something you don't like, I just want you to go in for the pop, go in for the break. But
All right.
dogs, okay. Oh. Wow. All right.
I have a little doggy. His name is Prince.
Okay. Little red Corvette. Now, you had your heart not broken. Tell us why.
Lovely smile, you know, real, and a fantastic occupation, an angel.
Not to be mean, but I'm surprised he still has his balloon unpopped just because, like, you know, he's a personal trainer. So fitness is important to him. So I'm kind of surprised his balloon's still unpopped.
You know, to have that kind of thing, to look out for those as we age. But beautiful in every way, but yeah, I'm just a cat person.
That person.
Thank you so much. Thank
He
you.
said you are someone that's his type. Is he someone that's your type?
Not necessarily, but I love the hair on the face. I just love it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, why not necessarily is he someone that's your type?
A little shorter than what I would prefer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move it on down, then we'll keep asking these great questions. You know, what's one of your deal breakers?
Right-leaning politically.
Okay. Okay. So you want a left leaner? Left leaner.
Well, certainly not a right-leaner.
Okay.
I don't need to be dating somebody who's insane.
Understood.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Wait, so he doesn't want somebody like more right leaning? Like that's
No break on that? No pop?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
You know, there's a middle area that can always be, you know, adjusted.
Middle's
So,
okay.
yeah.
These days, middle is even a lack of commitment.
Oh.
So do you need to break your heart or do you want to hold out? Oh.
why is he being picky? He's already 71. Like you don't have a lot of time. Come on.
Okay.
Got my
Okay.
first one.
So you kind of spoke to it already, but you had your heart not broken. So tell us why you had it
Doesn't
not
have a
broken.
lot of time. Like he's puppy.
Well, up to then, everything I was hearing was
My little
pretty
dog
positive.
here.
But the middle ground, you don't want a middle.
We're facing something right now that is going to be unbelievably bad, and I think only people on the left have any idea of what's coming.
I agree with that, but at some point, he might have to give a person an opportunity for change as well. So I'm on the left, but you know, if you're on the right, it could be a middle ground. I don't know. You know, I don't want to just discount people just.
I feel like after 60 years old, like what the politics matters anymore. Whatever decision they make, they're not going to affect you because usually it takes time. So by that time, you're not even going to be here. It's for the next generation. Of course, we want to be able to make decisions that are good, that will impact our next generation, but that goes most for like the younger generation, if that makes sense. I feel like at this age, like it's like you already been done that. Like you already were in the politics, you already were part of it, you already went through so much. Like focus on the rest of your years feeling connected to someone, being in love, you know, like enjoying Earth, because you will go into the next realm here soon in the next like 12, 16 years, you know. So it's like, why does that matter? Like, to me, it's very irrelevant at this point.
Because
He's 71.
Regardless of that stuff, is she someone that's your type?
More or less. So far, yeah.
Is he someone that's your type?
I'm gonna go for the short thing again, but a nice smile. I love it.
I think the bottom line is that she wasn't his type. She wasn't his type. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much for your honesty. I appreciate
You
that.
kept it real on a real
Yeah.
one. Let's go to our next real one. What some of your deal breakers? One deal breaker.
Well, it's time somebody brought up the pink elephant in the room that hasn't come up yet with anybody. Sex. If you got an attitude about sex, like I'm not going to put out, you're not going to get any, I'm not going to give you some. If you think it's a gift you're giving me, keep it.
That's real.
That is real.
Okay, let's move forward. No popping on that. No breaking on that. All right. What is one of your deal breakers?
I do love what you do for a living. That's fantastic. God bless you.
Thank you.
A deal breaker for me, because I spend a lot of time riding a motorcycle, is I need to have a gal that can be out there and hang out with the other biker chicks.
Air in the wind. Okay.
Does that work for you? Could you hang out with the biker chicks?
Hey, yeah, I could do that.
Okay. All right. Let's keep moving forward. All right. What is one of your deal
She's so cute. She's like, I'm down for it.
breakers? Multiple.
Sushi?
Like it or not?
No, I love sushi. I'm asking her if she likes it.
Of course I like sushi.
Okay.
All right. Good thing.
I'm good. I love vegetarian sushi. That's good.
That was easy.
Well, that was easy, huh?
Yeah.
Deal breaker.
Dishonesty. Yeah, just be real.
Yeah, got that in common.
Everybody's mature and whatever. If it's good or bad news, it's best to get it over with sooner than later.
Yeah,
I agree with that
Let's
one.
go to our last real one right down here. One of your red flags or deal breakers?
Like, going out to eat, be passionate, romantic, and also I like going out, dancing, eating on the restaurants. So and I admire you because you say you help other people. And that's nice,
Thank you.
either kids or any person, which is a good thing to do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's walk it on back because you have to make a decision here. We got a heartbeat right there. I love that. But you've got to break.
I gotta.
You got to, after that, you got to break. We'll be nice. We'll say one. Should go two, but you're a real one. So step in just a little more for me.
Oh,
Okay. Break one. Based on that response, and still appearance plays a part, but those responses.
Da, 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 da,
You can
da,
walk on down and
Just trying to figure out what to do here. Oh my God, everybody seems so nice, but I'm gonna break this one.
okay. I can get you started. Okay, stay down here with me. All right. Now you had your heart not broken. You kind of spoke to it already, but tell us why.
Well, it looks like she, I know, she used to use those dating sites before, what I can see. So, also the way that I think she say, like, she's looking for like a specific person, and she like asking like some small details, which is gonna be very hard to find in a man. So that's the reason,
Okay. Okay. But aesthetically, she's someone that's your type.
It could be, aesthetically, has something attractive, her hair and the way she smiles and everything. Yeah.
Very good. Is he someone that's your type?
Potentially,
Yeah.
potentially, but
Very good.
he's just a little younger than I would like, and then of course a little bit shorter, but nice smile. I thank you for coming out. And yeah, and I've been on a dating site before, and I think one of the other people said about catfishing and not knowing who it is. So the real one is a lot better. I can see you guys right in person at
It's the
least.
real deal.
I like this type of shows because this is the Pop the Balloon with the older people, and then there's other versions of Pop the Balloon in different cities and states. And I feel that I like this better than the dating sites, because people are actually going into a place and they getting to see each other face to face. And it takes a different type of person also to go into a show, right? Whereas if somebody has malicious intent, it's easier for them to be online than to actually go into a place, because people can read energy, they can read the room way better when it's like a setting like this. So I really do like this for the older people and for everybody else. Dating in a form of a show is kind of fun as well. It gets the energy, those nerves out, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, let's walk it on back. Now,
My little Yorkie was going into a bag of food that I have here. It's like popcorn. And so I had to get her because I don't want her to get into the popcorn.
we're going to get set up because you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hearts that are beating for you. So let me ask this question. We already kind of spoke to the politics. Let's speak to the religious aspect. Does religion play an important part in your life? Do you want a partner that is religious, not religious?
Religious does play an important part in my life. So I definitely want somebody spiritual and open to, I'm not at church every week like I used to due to several circumstances, but somebody who's open to going to church, open to having discussions and just being spiritual. Who's next? Go for it. It's all right.
We have another. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Some hearts are breaking
Okay.
over that. So we're going to go down and talk to them.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what's going on here.
One thing that none of these men have said I would like, it's a woman of God or a Christian woman. But if you want like a woman like that, of course they couldn't want to go to church. If you want a good woman, oftentimes they do go to church. They want to be connected to the higher power, to God.
I'll get it for you, just in case you won't be breaking anything else. But let's see what happened here. Now, you had your heart unbroken before that question. Tell us why.
I mean, unbroken?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, somebody with a heart that she's got that does that kind of work with older folks, and that works for me. What doesn't work for me is any kind of church.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell us why?
Because if you really are spiritual, you don't need to go with other people and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't believe in, I'll put it to you in the words of the great Lenny Bruce. Anybody that calls himself a man of God and has more than one suit of clothes is a hustler.
Right? But she is someone that's your type aesthetically.
Absolutely, especially what's inside of her.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
And I love the shoe game.
Yo, she's killing it. She's killing it with them shoes. If we can pan down to
She has really
the
nice
shoes,
shoes.
anytime they compliment something like that, we gotta get them.
Those are very pretty. Although I think like she could have put a little bit tighter around her ankle, so it can tie a little bit there, a little bit tighter. But yeah, those are really pretty shoes.
Now, is he someone that is your type?
Not necessarily, but I like him so much, and you look great for your age. I love your energy and your spirit, so I would have checked it out a little bit.
Yeah, but it's so insane for a guy to say, I don't need to be in church. Usually that's a red flag, because like I think a guy that is connected to God, well, biblically, it's God, the man, his wife, the children, right? Family members after. So for a guy that wants a good woman, it's a good thing that she wants to go to church. And for a woman that wants a good guy, it's a good thing for him to be going to church.
All right, we got some more broken ones. Let's move it on down. I believe we got one right here. Tell us why, at first you had it not broken, so tell us why it wasn't broken.
Again, I was just waiting for any kind of deal breaker, just keeping an open mind.
Okay. Aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
I don't know. I'm not really vibing, but
Okay. Now, the religion thing had you break your heart. So, wanted to clarify.
church unless somebody dies.
Okay. All right.
He's like, I love being a sinner. I love it. I can't go to church.
Now, is he someone that is your type?
No, not necessarily. And I didn't feel a vibe either, but I thank you for hanging out with me though. That was cool.
What makes him not your type?
I just think that it was just no connection, like,
Okay.
nothing I can feel or say particularly.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right. Let's walk down to this real one right here. Why'd you not have your heart broken initially?
Well, because
He popped? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I have a bachelor degree in religion and I've studied into it deeply. And from what I have learned is religion is the cause of so many wars, so many lives lost over
Religion, but not God. It's not God.
one's commitment to something that they can't even say that it exists. Honestly, I mean, people say they talk to God. I tell them they need to see a shrink because God, if there is a God, I'm sure he doesn't talk to people. So yeah, I just think the worst people go to church because they're the ones who's doing the worst things, and they got to go in there and beg for forgiveness so they can start all over again on Monday.
That was pretty savage. All right.
Dang, that's a very sad way to think of it. Very, very, very sad. Because there is a lot of people that go to church and they are genuinely good people. I've seen so many families that go to church, have their children there. And like everybody sins, everybody makes mistakes, but church is definitely one of the things that keep family together. And not all bad people go to church. There's bad people everywhere. People gather there to create community, to build community. Because that's what God calls us to do, to build a community and for his children to gather. And of course, what are you going to do there? You're going to talk about God. That's like they say it's the house of God, right? So that's the reason they go there, to create community and to also know more about God. So there is going to be rotten apples, but that's like everywhere, anywhere, in schools. You mentioned it, right? It's just going to be everywhere. And for him to think that, it's kind of sad.
For that college professor thesis, is she someone that is your type?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a princess.
Aw,
She got
thank
it
you.
going on.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
I love that.
Thank
Okay. All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I think anybody can be your type to some degree if there's a connection. So, I love the fact an older gentleman, But, the one thing I'll say about this whole religion thing is like, I think individually we all have our spirit. Okay, and so I need somebody who's willing to grow within there. So it's nothing wrong in going to a like-minded place and, coming together or whatever, but each thing is individually. So sad to hear that, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, don't be sad.
I mean, it's all good. This show is going to be seen by a lot of people, so I'll get the real one here.
Well, you still got some hearts. So let's back it on up. Don't throw it out to the world yet. You've got 1, 2 real ones. So what I'm going to do to give them an opportunity, I'm going to see if Robert or Champ have a question. Rob, you got a question for this real one?
Absolutely do.
Wonderful.
Now, let me try to phrase this correctly. I know that there's a lot of things that go into a good relationship, but I have to know, are you passionate? Do you like touchy? Because I'm very touchy, very romantic. I like to, be close to my woman when it's appropriate, of course. But it's important to me. And if someone is a little standoffish or they just not as tactile as I am, it could be something that might not work between us.
So I think Everybody wants passion. Okay. So I think it's just really the.
Sorry, I like your voice, by the way.
Thank you. See, that's part of my passion right there, y'all. Okay. But what I want to say though is that it's really the attraction. You know, I can be as passionate as you make me if we're attracted to each other and out having a good time or whatever. So the passion is the chemistry between the two. So either you could make me passionate or you could make me stiff. I don't know. You see?
Or you can make me stiff.
You know what? That was the wrong answer. that was the wrong word, y'all. It's okay. Okay.
They are being too wild right now.
Right. Okay.
Humor,
Humor.
come
I
over
love
here.
humor. So there we have it.
Yeah, you showed that.
Come
Now,
over
let's go
here.
down. Does this real one have a question?
You guys,
We can come
Mayorki-
down. Let's come down.
I think Mayorki got stuck behind there. I don't know how she got back there. Okay, I'm gonna let it play. I'll be in the room. I'm just listening it. I just
Just in
gotta
case.
go
All
and
right.
get my
What's your
Yorkie.
question?
Let's see.
I don't have a question necessarily, but I do think I think from a height standpoint, you're just a little too short for me. Even though you've got beautiful heels on, I get that. But
Yeah.
without those heels, I don't think it would work.
And how tall are you?
6'7".
Oh my God, 6'7". Yeah, hey, that's a dream. That's a dream. You know, up there. Yeah. Okay, but thank you. So I appreciate that. Pop.
Gonna break the heart. So the short queen, I know you can pick her up.
That is true. That is true. But it's at the end of the day, it just would be inappropriate to try to spend that much time together. And
Got a height issue. I got to do like this. Yeah.
What? Just out of curiosity, what's the ideal height you would look for? Because most queens are not WNBA players.
I
don't know if you'd want Brittany Griner.
I don't know, 5'7", something like that.
Okay, got it. Just out of curiosity, so he is someone that's your type.
I can go for him. The height is what got me in the beginning. I was like, yeah, tall drink of water right there.
All right.
Yeah. But
And you
yeah.
said besides the height, she'd be someone that's your type.
She's a beautiful woman, and what she does more
Thank
importantly,
you.
like I said before, is God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's back it on up because we have one real one left, one heart left, but we're not going to rush it too much. I am going to offer an opportunity for just maybe a question or two. Do you have a question for this real one?
What do you, what brings you here today, honestly?
Curious, looking for somebody that can fulfill me.
And what fulfills you?
It's quite a bit. I need somebody that's involved, intelligent, passionate, adventurous, and
Oh, sorry, you guys. I had to go and get my Yorkie out of the crate because she got stuck in the back. And she wanted a napkin that I used earlier because I was eating popcorn. So it smelled like popcorn and she got stuck back there. So, yeah. So, sorry.
just likes to just live each day as it's the last.
Okay. So are you a person that's like overwhelming, like, like you say, you need somebody to do this, that, the other? Do you have to be like every day? And
Oh no, absolutely not. I gotta have my space too.
Right.
You gotta give each other your space. Otherwise, no, that doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
I'll ask him a question, even though she just asked you. So, well, let me offer. Do you have a question for her?
I'm formulating one.
Okay, just ask this. First date. Where would you take this lovely real one on a first date?
Wherever she wanted to go.
We going to Bahamas, y'all.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm kidding.
So, okay. Did you formulate your question yet? Or if not, I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Okay. Where would you want to go on a first date besides Bahamas?
Well, I'm either like a water girl. I love rooftops, beach, mountains, hiking. So, I'm pretty flexible. I don't always have the heels on. I know how to come out of them and, kind of around the way. So I like to do a lot of stuff.
Did you get your question? If not, I'm going to have to connect you.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Step over a little to the right then. If you don't have another question, do you feel, well, let me ask this. Is he someone that's your type?
Ideally, you're really handsome and, I kind of like you and all that, but I need just a little bit more height. I'm stuck on that little height thing. I know you got the pop.
Wow, I didn't want to ask it, but okay. Now she's someone that's your type.
That's so crazy. At this age in life, you still worry about height? Oh my gosh.
Yes, absolutely. I like her whole, yeah.
All right, you can step back in the lineup. I tried. Can we still clap it up for this real one, my gentlemen? This is a real one. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. I'll take that mic. Thank you so much. You can head on out that way. We appreciate you for coming out. One more time, clap for her. She is a real one. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Let's get ready for our next real one. We are ready for our next real one. Will my next real one come on in? Hello there, real one. How you doing? Take that mic.
I'm good.
Wonderful. How's it going today?
Just great.
Wonderful. Would you share with these real ones your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Lisa. I'm 62, and I'm retired government worker.
Very good. Okay. Share with us this, Lisa. What makes you a real one?
I'm kind. I'm family oriented.
I'm sorry.
I can cook.
I'm sorry.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. These real ones probably love that too. So real ones, would you turn around for me and face this real one? Face this real one for me.
I'm sorry, you guys. Every time I grab my Yorkie, Uni, she like licks me, but she does it so fast. I can't move away. Sometimes I'm like, yo, that's gross. I know it's gross. I know.
Hello.
All right. Wow. No broken hearts. That's a great sign for you so far. Now, let me see. You have some real ones here. What are you looking for in a real one?
Someone who is also kind and family oriented and has his own income, not looking for mine. I don't know what.
Not looking for her income. That's funny.
Good. Oh, that works. That definitely works. Now, as you see, they're holding hearts. And in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, we call them red flags. What are some red flags that you have for a partner?
Someone that smokes, someone that is a liar and a cheater.
That would be crazy if somebody pops in and they're like, yeah, I'm a liar and I'm a cheater too. So ain't nobody can pop for that.
And somebody is lazy and no ambition.
You gotta have that. Gotta have the opposite of that, rather. All right. Wow. No hearts have been broken. So Lisa, that's still, they must be feeling the real one. Oh. All right. Well, so much for no hearts broken. We did get some, so let's walk down just a little, Lisa, and we're gonna stop right here with this real one. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Lee, 63. Well, lovely face, lovely smile. I love the hair too.
Thank you.
But when I look at someone, I'm thinking about, the future and how things will go. That's just someone I can envision running around a tennis court with me, because that's important to me.
Okay.
Not to say you're not a tennis player, you might be, but I didn't think so.
Was his assumption correct?
Oh, he's correct.
Okay. So now well, you did speak to lovely face, hair.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be many people to strive for.
Wonderful. Is he someone that is your type based on appearance?
No.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
He's my height. And he looks older than I want to.
Understood. Okay. All right. That's okay. Let's go down. We did get another broken heart down the way. So let's head on down here to this real one. Name, age, why you broke your heart?
Yes, my name is Romano, 50 years old. I'm a real estate agent. She's not my type. Maybe I'm too young for her, and she's too old for me. And also, she likes to cook. I don't like to cook. I like to go outside and eat. I like to spend money on the restaurants, especially the weekends. Fridays, Saturdays. So I don't like to cook.
He likes to go and party, get that bachata dancing, that salsa dancing.
And it looks like you like to cook, so you're a home woman. You like to stay at home, and not to go outside a lot.
Well, that's not bad.
But she's friendly inside, which has a good feelings. That's good. I admire you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Is he someone that's your type?
No, he's too short.
Too short. Okay. All right. That's okay. Let's back it on up. Oh, got another broken heart there. We'll walk it on back and
He popped because he feels he's too short. I bet that's why. It's crazy, like at this age, you're still saying like that men are too short. That's not something they can change. That's not something they can, go and fix. Like, it's just crazy. My little Yorkie's needy right now. She wants some water. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it play, and I'll be right back.
Figure out.
If I don't do it right now, if I don't give her water right now, she's gonna keep clinging on the water bowl until I go, and then it goes to like barking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right now.
Why we are breaking. We'll stop it about right here. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
I'm Robert. I'm 60 years old, and I just want to say you're a very beautiful woman.
Thank you.
But what I think that you're also a very nice woman, and I'm a little wild, and I don't see that. I may be wrong, but I'm yeah. So that's why.
Is he correct? Are you not wild?
Never know.
I may have screwed the pooch.
You did speak to her, kind of being your type. She's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely. But that was my first. Again, we just met, so I don't know. But that was my impression. I thought, yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
He could be.
But he broke his heart to someone he assumed.
Yeah, he assumed.
Didn't know about
Never
the
judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, you guys go that way.
All right. I don't think we got any more broken, so you still have some hearts that are beating for you. So let's go a little deeper then. Do you have a question for these real ones that could determine your connection? And we'll go to each of them.
Yeah, church. Do you guys go to church?
Let's walk it on down, or even her asking if that breaks the heart. But maybe she, let's not assume. Name, age. Oh, well, they're assuming. Okay. Uh-oh. Name, age, and answer to her question.
I'm BD, I'm 71. I'm spiritual, but I'm not a churchgoer. I was raised in church, but it's not something I pursue or find necessary for myself. It's not something I object to in a partner, but it's you couldn't expect me to come with you.
Oh, okay.
And is that makes sense that he would break that?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
Well, I don't go to church every single Sunday, but I do go to church. And I would like my partner to go with me from time to time.
Certainly.
All right. And now, before that interaction, is she someone that is your type?
I haven't heard anything that made me break the balloon up until then.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I'm older than this gentleman.
So maybe that could be the reason. Okay. All right. We can walk it on down to this real one right here. Name, age, and why'd you break your heart?
Roger, 73, it was already 3rd and 18 when she said no smoking and no lying. And I smoke crack, and that's a lie, so actually that wasn't going to work. The other part of it was I don't understand regular churchgoers. It's kind of like slow learners to me. You go every week, and Jesus is good, Satan is better. Geez, I got to go back next week. So I don't go.
Great.
All right.
Thank you.
Heathen. I'm just kidding. I guess if they don't understand it, like you don't just go to church to know that God is good and Satan is evil. You go to church because also when you go to church, it's like a good environment, like it's a positive environment, right? Like it's community. So that's all it is.
Someone that is your type.
Other than no, physically very nice and love the hair. That's real hair, and you don't often see that a lot these days. Very nicely done.
Is he someone that's your type besides the church?
I could go out with him. Even though he's my same height, I could probably go out with him.
Okay.
You popped your balloon.
Yeah, he surely did.
He looks taller than her, about like 2 inches.
Break it on down because we had the more broken hearts right here. Name, age, why you broke your heart?
My name is Mick. I'm 66. I should have popped earlier, because I don't smoke and I'm a liar.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But then,
Thanks for your honesty.
Yes, that's great. He kept it real. But why did you delay it?
Well, the church thing put me over the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Not going to church.
Okay. Besides that stuff, the lying, whatever, is she someone that's your type?
I would like to say I love your hair. I love women with gray hair. It's like a thing now. Like even young women have gray hair on purpose because I find it very attractive. But I don't know. I don't know her well enough or whatever. So.
Is he someone that's your type aesthetically?
No.
No. What makes him not your type?
His height for one, his hair for two.
He's tall. He's tall.
He's taller than me, but yeah, I like, yeah.
Okay. All right.
He's way taller than her.
That's fair. Let's walk on down. Name, age, while you broke your heart.
Hello, I'm Carol, 71, and she asked if we smoke. She didn't say nothing about weed. I'm an avid weed smoker.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. I should have guessed that earlier since he didn't want to go to church. Just kidding. But he smokes weed too. He's 71.
Yeah, see, there we go. You keep moving, buddy.
I'm not 420 friendly.
Yeah, my birthday is on 420. So.
Well, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday.
And besides the church thing, like I said before,
he gave us a philosophical dissertation.
Bachelor's degree in religion, and it's nasty and it's ugly when you get to the. It's like going to see how the sausage is made. Well, I know how it was made. Nothing nice.
Now, besides that stuff, is she someone that's your type?
Gorgeous, like everybody loves her hair. If we could just all take that home with us, we'd be in good shape. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. No. So yeah. Other than that, this woman is beautiful with that black skin and the gray hair and woo.
She's a real one for sure. Is he someone that's your type?
He's too old for one. 70.
71.
71.
Don't like me.
I'm 62, so that's like 9 years more than I only want to do 5 years more.
To be honest, they would have made a cute couple. Like they kind of it looks like they would have been a good couple if he would have gone to church, not smoke weed. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Lily.
All right. Broke. No. All right. Well, it appears that we do have just one real one left, but we're not going to rush anything. I'm going to see if this real one has a question for this real one.
Well, yes, I do.
Name, age, and the question.
Champion, 65, retired school teacher, and biker.
Okay.
However, the biker chicks that I hang out with, and most of the people down at the biker saloons, they do smoke, not necessarily the weed, but a lot of cigars and stuff. So I do smoke cigars. So if that's a deal breaker, then that's a deal breaker.
No, my ex-husband smokes cigars. It's not a deal breaker because I don't smoke cigars. So.
Right. Gotcha. Well, what do you think about riding on the back of a motorcycle? The way you're dressed, you look a little more uptown than that, I can tell you that.
He was a motorcycle rider too, and I hated it.
Well, there it is.
I would be so nervous.
No. So tell me before that thing was stated, and that is she someone that's your type?
Not necessarily, because she just looks awesome. Which I know that sounds weird, but but I was actually with you on the religion thing, not these guys here. I will be reading
I'm trying to get my Yorkie's attention because she keeps crying, so that's why I'm like looking that way too.
just on Christmas Eve this year.
Okay.
There.
Wow. Is he someone that's your type?
The height, yes, but the biker stuff, no.
Okay.
So other than that,
Can't get the real. We'll see what happens. We got some more. So let's walk it on back. It does look like, Lisa, all of their hearts.
Sorry, guys.
But I still want y'all to clap it up for this real one. Can we clap it up? You are a real one.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out. I'm going to borrow that mic from you. I'll take it. You can go on out that way. But thank you for coming out. Clap it up more. Just a little more. Just a little more clap. You are amazing. Thank you, you wonderful real one. Let's get ready for our final real one. Let's get ready. All righty, folks. We're ready for our final real one. Will my final real one come on in? Hello, hello. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Wonderful.
Just fine.
We're
We need at least one more match for tonight. One more match.
so happy to have you on
Excited.
that one. Can you share with these wonderful
I mean, this is so beautiful. It's so exciting because, like, it's older people wanting to date. They had to get ready, drive there, show up. Some of them, I think they're flying in too. So it's very nice and very sweet to, like, see them, like, going out there and still doing things and still wanting to, like, date and, you know, be part of society in this type of way.
real ones? Your name, your age, and what you do.
My name is Cherise Saverin. My age, I can't remember when I was born. I know I was there though. And what?
I can't remember my age. Girl, we got problems then. There's early dementia.
I do is I do stand-up comedy actually.
Wonderful. Very good. We love a comedian. Now, share with us this. What makes you a real one?
A real one. What makes me a real one? Well, I think I'm the kind of woman that a man would want because he wouldn't get bored, for one thing. And also, I'm very easy to get along with. I don't, I can't be
I think she might be 71 or 70.
bothered to fight that much, or any of that.
That's beautiful.
You'd be very happy with me, guys.
Very good. All right. Well, let's find out. Real ones, turn around. Turn around and find out if you'd be happy with this real one. Okay. No. Oh, one more. Oh.
I think she makes really good, like she will make a really good couple with him.
Two broken hearts. Okay, so they won't be happy with you, but maybe the rest will. Maybe the rest will. So let me ask you this, though, because as you just saw, some hearts were broken. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are some red flags that you have for a partner?
Well, if he's living with his mother, that can be detrimental, but then if his mother's alive, that's a good thing. So it's hard to tell. But generally speaking, yeah, I would say that's one. Also, if you're dead broke, that can be a problem. Let's see, what
If they're dead and broke, like what does she mean? It's like if they're dead and broke, like they're not dead, they're here. Clearly they're there. They're not dead, but maybe they're broke. Who knows? But they can't be dead and broke.
else would you? I used to be a chain smoker, so I know what it's like to smoke. So I'm a little bit forgiving with that, as long as you don't smoke too much.
Okay, interesting. We got some broken hearts. Let's figure out why. So walk forward just a little, and you can stop it about there. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Lee, 63, very nice, lovely smile.
Thank you.
But I envision that you probably don't run around the tennis court too much, which is what I'm looking for in a partner.
Right.
Do you run around the tennis court?
He's very right.
Okay, not a tennis court runner. Besides that, though, like you said, she's someone that's your type.
I would say she seems very pleasant, and that's good.
Is he someone that is your type aesthetically?
I don't know. I like them a little bit taller, maybe, and the beard could be a little bit shorter, but everything matches. Good for you.
All right, very good. Let's move it on down because we did get another broken heart down the way, it appears. Tara, did you break? I can't tell. Oh, okay, he broke his heart. All right, name, age, why you broke your heart.
Terrell, age 71. And
they would have made a cute couple too. They both look like about the same age.
I just think that we would make a good match. She's got a great outfit on.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
but I just don't feel it here.
What is it?
They would make a good couple. Like she looks like as sensitive as him. Like not sensitive in a way that he looks feminine, but like fragile in a way. Like kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but kind of like in the same like they look delicate, like like they look older up there. She looks like 70. He's 71. I feel like they will make a good couple. Like the same amount of energy. That's what I mean. Like they having the same energy. Like she wouldn't make a good couple with the trainer over there because I feel like he has too much energy, or the Mexican dude because he's 50. So I feel that would match. But they both, I feel they will stay at home most of the time.
That's the disconnect. If you could explain it, or it's just you can't explain it.
I can't explain it, and I won't.
Okay. All right.
Oh, now you got me creeped out.
Creeped out myself.
Okay. Whoa.
After that, is he someone? Well, even before that, is he?
I'm afraid to go to my car now. I don't know what's going on.
We'll
Okay.
walk you to your car.
Okay, thank you.
Is he someone that's your type before that?
Well, well, he matches, and that's good. Yeah, good for you.
You took some time getting ready today. And even your not shaven matches that. Yeah, I know.
Let's walk it on back. Okay. And I'll walk it to your car and things like that. But we still have some hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hearts, Sharice, that are still holding out for you because they are real ones. So let's do this. Let's just go for a pretty significant question. Religion or politics has kind of been a deal-breaking question today. Do you want someone that is religious or political, or someone that is not religious, political, someone in the middle?
Someone in the middle.
Okay.
Ben? Okay.
Okay. We asked good questions, so let's walk it on down and figure out why this heart was broken. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Needs Trump.
I think in the middle is like lack of commitment.
No.
But so the same philosophy of being in the middle for politics is the same philosophy when you apply it to religion, right? You don't want to be right in the middle. You want to be all in. Like some of them are like, oh, well, I'm spiritual, but I don't go to church. I'm spiritual, but I don't do this, you know. It's like, well, if you're spiritual, like being spiritual is also going to church, because that's where the community is. That's like where your tribe is.
Now, besides that, is she someone that's your type aesthetic?
I think what I've heard so far, I think it's a real positive that you do stand up.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Is he someone that is your type?
Well, the thing in the middle of the road is not necessarily a lack of commitment. It's just the way the country is right now. They're very like polarized.
Right.
That's the problem.
And that's precisely why you can't be in the middle.
Oh, that's why I should be in the middle, because I don't want to be way on the left. I don't want to be way on the right. Let's fight already. We're not even dating.
Well, my point is that given how committed the right is to insanity these days, not making a commitment about that is just incredibly negative.
All right, we don't have to go deeper like a Thanksgiving dinner scenario. So let's walk it on back, though, because that was our only broken heart on that one, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to walk forward and ask some questions. My goodness, can you believe this? My hair is driving me crazy. So name, age, and answer to that question. Someone religious, political, or?
Oh, Roger, 73, and that's essentially where I would stand on it as well. Middle.
Okay, let's move it on down. And then.
You know, now that I'm thinking, politics, being in the middle of the politics is good, because then if the next 4 years you want to change your mind to be more of a left side, you can, because you can bounce back and forth, right? Depending on what you're wanting to vote for and you want to go for. But if you're all way far on the right, then you will have a harder time adjusting and understanding what the left is saying in a way.
And I'll come back to you, Robert, and clarify that as well. But name, age, and are you in agreement with in the middle?
Champion, 65, retired school teacher and biker. And
this is the Yorkie that was crying. So y'all, I apologize. Y'all, we apologize because she was crying because she wanted treats. And then finally she came this way. And she didn't want to come this way because she knew I was going to grab her. So, yeah, y'all forgive her.
Champion did vote for Donald Trump, and Champion is right down the middle.
Interesting.
Let's move it on forward. Name, age, and answer to that. Well, wasn't really a question, but are you in agreement with the middle ground?
My name is Mick. I'm 66. Yeah, totally in the middle, because it seems like I get in trouble asking people to get along with each other, and they don't want to.
Yeah.
And it just seems crazy to me. You know, people disowning each other because of who they voted for. It's crazy.
Interesting. All right, let's move it on forward.
It's insane. It's so crazy because people are not inviting people over to family events just because they voted for Trump. Just because their political views, you're going to sacrifice a beautiful time that you could have had with your family because of politics. Like, to me, that's insane too. Like, that's ridiculous. Because that's your family.
Forward to this real one, because Terrell has already broken his heart. Name, age, and does middle ground work for you politically?
Yes, I'm Romano. I'm 50 years old, and I'm a real estate agent.
Oh, good for you, Romano.
And yeah, it's good. Like I in some things I agree with her.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's confusing because you say, like, in religion, you are like, like, you confusing, like, you like, just like looking for a specific religion or I don't know, you know, because I think that everybody has a guide. And if you don't have a guide or somebody, you can just cross the street and a car can hit you, you know. So there is somebody always there how to tell you where to go, what to do. I think everybody has a guide. Otherwise, we could be like robots, you know. So you're confusing on the religion. I think you, it looks like you just like the GPS, like navigating until you find something, you know.
Do you want to clarify? So are you in the middle with religion like you are politics, or?
Well, yeah, I guess I could say I'm more of an agnostic. Like, I don't know what I believe, but I'm not discounting anything either. But you said that most women need someone to do things, to tell them what to do? Is that what you said?
No, like, I mean, different thinkings, like, well, some they believe, some don't believe, you know, that's optional. But like I say, some people, they believe that somebody has to guide you, you know, and tell you like where to go, what to do.
He's meaning like spiritually, you have to have a compass, right? That's what he's meaning. Like, we're spiritually, everybody has a compass that tells them what's right, what's wrong, what to do when it comes to what's right and what's wrong.
See, I wouldn't want a man to tell me where to go.
Well, yeah. But the other thing is, you know, you good. I mean, maybe we try. You know, you kind of like a type. You know, you can go out with me. You can pay for everything.
Oh, good lucky me.
You know.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
All right. Well, let's walk
You
around.
remind me of Danny DeVito a little bit, except you're taller.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, you've been told that, right?
Yeah. I'm only like 5'5".
Yeah. That's okay.
75 pounds. You know, but.
Oh, you have to tell me your weight, but that's okay.
No, I mean, I like to be transparent.
Yeah.
And honest.
Yeah, but if you were really fat, you wouldn't.
Yeah, of course not.
See?
Let's walk it on back to this real one. That was an interesting dialogue. Let's go back to this real one just to clarify. Name, age, and are you in agreement with the kind of middle ground in both religion and politics?
Robert, I'm 60 years old. My belief is that I have my own personal beliefs, but I respect everybody else's beliefs, and whatever they believe, that's what they believe. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Sharice, I want you to make a decision because we went through the line to see the religion politics thing. You got to see them up close. You got to hear some responses. I want you to break one heart just based on what you've heard so far and what you've seen. So I'm going to ask to borrow this gentleman's heartbreaker, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay. So I just want you, based on what you just heard and interacted with the real ones, I want you to break one.
You know I'm coming for you. You know what I mean? Big surprise. Bang!
Wow. Okay. Let's
You're a good guy, but I don't want someone to, whatever. Yeah.
So you had your balloon unpopped really quick. Is she someone that's your type?
Not anymore.
Maybe before that.
Blow out, not anymore, like you mentioned it. But
Yeah.
before I have I hope something, you know, that's where I was waiting. But now
Yeah.
everything.
Is he someone now? Why did you break his heart?
Why? Oh, I broke his heart because I think his views on certain things didn't really match up with mine. Like, like a man telling me what to do, someone to control and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Let's walk it on back. So that was the only one. So you still had 1, 2, 3, 4 heart, Sharice. And that means they're feeling you. That means that any of these could be your real one. So what I want to do for you is offer you an opportunity to ask a question, and I can then go back down again and ask them a question.
Okay. Okay. Should I ask my question?
Mm-hmm. And we'll go down. But we'll,
How many times have you been married?
Let's start here. How many times have you
That's a
been
good
married?
question.
One time.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. We'll walk it on down then again.
Just aren't afraid of commitment,
That's important. How many times have you been married?
0. Good reasons.
What's the
When you got a
reason?
great relationship, what is the idea of, hey, this is really good what we got going. We need to bring the government into this.
Yeah, I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Valid reason.
Also, you can get sick of someone too.
That's happened a lot.
I know it does. 50% and more than that because there are a lot of people that want to leave and can't.
Going deep. Let's move forward before we go deeper. Answer to the question.
One time.
Oh, good. That's good. Healthy.
Move it on down again.
3.
Wow, you're real romantic, aren't you? Or you're an idiot. I don't know either.
I don't think I'm an idiot, and
I don't think you are an idiot. You know, I don't think so at all.
But yeah, well, in my defense, the first two marriages lasted less than a year. So there was a starter marriage.
Okay, yeah, got it.
I got my girlfriend pregnant marriage. Then I was married for 30 years. So.
Okay.
So 30 years, that's something.
I would say you just have been married once then, really.
That's kind of you. So after that response, Charisse, do you have a heart that you want to break? We could either we can walk it back and break, or you just break one, or is none of those responses
I'm just gonna break this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fact that he's never been married, that's a big red flag. And what he said, oh my gosh, I hate when guys say that. It's so annoying. It's like very, like they're not thinking correctly. Something is wrong with them when they think it's a problem to bring in the government into marriage. Everything is the government involved. You work, government takes your taxes, you have a license, there is the government. Anything that is important in life, the government is there because it's the law of the land. So like marriage is the law of the land as well, because you're not going to go 10 years, 15 years and build something with someone and then not have half of it at the end. That's why marriage is there, to protect both parties. Although I do understand, you know, the court sometimes leans towards the men, towards the women a little bit more. But women, it's like to protect women's also like their time. I feel like their time while they're being married, because unlike men, they can go and get married easily and they can procreate again. Women can't do that after a while. So if you're 15 years with a marriage and you never got married, usually the woman loses a lot more, like when it comes to time in their body, and men don't, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay. Leave me your comments in the comments below.
Nice guy.
You had your heart not broken for a period of time. Tell us why.
Well, the truth of the matter is she's a stand-up comic, and normally when somebody says that, they say, "Would you please tell me a joke?" Which is odd because nobody ever walks up to an actor and says, "Would you please show me a menu?"
That's true. That's very funny. I like that.
Okay, you can
Good
have
for
it.
you. Good for you.
So aesthetically, is she someone that's your type?
She has a cute look.
Okay.
Thank you.
Why did you break his heart?
Oh, the thing with, you know, doesn't want the government to get involved in all that. It's a little bit too heady for me.
Okay. Okay. So you want the government involved?
Well, I don't really want the government involved, but, you know, I don't want to definitely not have them involved. You know what I mean?
Okay. Middle ground.
Middle of the
Middle
road
ground.
kind of girl.
Got it. Got it. Aesthetically.
She's a gold digger. That's what.
Oh, I'm a gold digger. Oh, I would love to be one. That would be great. I'm not, though.
Real ones might allow for that.
Yeah, no, I'm not, though, but I wish. You know.
Aesthetically, is he someone that's your type?
He's cute. Definitely cute.
Because she wants to marry, she's a gold digger? Really? Wow.
You got a nice head of hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's back it on up. I'm going to now offer it to the real ones. Do any of you real ones have a question for this real one? Robert, we can start with you. Do you have a question?
So I know this is not the most important aspect of a relationship, but it's very important to me. Are you good with some good freaky star style sex? Is that some?
Why are men asking this? Like, this is so disrespectful in a way. Like, yeah, it was fun. It was funny at the beginning because I thought it was kind of like a joke, you know? But he keeps asking that. If it's not him, it's the other dude. And it's a little bit disrespectful to ask someone that. Like, you want to first figure out if it's a connection, go on a dinner, and then figure it out from there. But wouldn't it be wrong, weird if she's like, yeah, you know, I like also the same thing as you, and it's just weird. Like, why are you asking that? It's a little disrespectful to ask that. You don't know her yet. You don't even know if you're gonna like her. What if you do take her on dates and you like her and she's not a very intimate person, but you enjoy her company and all that? Is really that important to you? Then you're on the wrong show. You need to go to a different show. I don't know what kind of shows they are that it's for that, but he's in the wrong show.
Than that.
You know what's funny about that? I was in a Japanese movie, but I didn't get undressed though. I told the director I'm not taking my clothes off. You know what she said to me? Did anybody ask you to? So that's not really my thing.
Okay.
Bang. Okay, but I can see you're in good shape. I can see why that might be your thing. You can do all kinds of tricks, I bet.
I know a few.
Wow. Okay, now, before that response, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that she does stand-up comedy, I love a woman with a great sense of humor. That's important. Yeah, absolutely.
Aesthetically, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's cute and he keeps in good shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
To keep up with that freaky stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Now did we get another broken heart? I don't think we did. Okay.
Pointer, he's like says it's so natural, like this is normal.
My gentleman, do we have a question for this real one? We can come down and ask. I think Mr. Biker does. Let's see. Come in a little closer for me.
Okay.
What's your question?
I do. Champion, as I said, and I'm a biker. You're dressed in a beautiful Chanel-looking outfit.
Really? Thank you. Chanel.
So, would you feel comfortable on the back of a bike going to a biker bar and hanging out with all those lowly biker folk?
Well, you know, I have been on the back of a motorcycle, and I certainly wouldn't wear a skirt.
So
I wear something.
So you're okay with that?
It's not bad. I don't know what it's like to hang out with them. I never have, so I wouldn't know.
So you're open to give it a shot?
Yeah.
Well, finally.
Finally, I know.
All right. Mick, down here, do we have a question for this real one?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
Canadian.
Sister Canadian.
Okay. Canadian women. I've had problems with Canadian women, but I won't bump my.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to stereotype. Give a real one a chance. All right. Well, what I'm going to have to do then, you're going to back it up. I might have to have you break one based on those. We got to start to narrow the love search down. So you have 2 hearts remaining. Unless you have an essential question, I'm going to ask to borrow this. Unless you already have one, you already give you one. I don't have 2. Never mind. So you got to break. You got to break a heart unless you have a question. You're feeling those 2 real ones, maybe?
You guys, before they go into the next ones, I just want to say I'm judging these people here because I am in my room and I'm sitting here all comfy and cozy, and I'm not put at the spotlight. But if I was there, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be as good. I probably will be very nervous. So kudos to these people that are doing this, right? But we're judging them because, you know, the show is there to be judged. But I do understand it's a little bit harder to whenever you're there, I'm sure.
Maybe, or is there one that you're already like, let me break it up?
No. But 1 second.
Okay, let's come down. Yeah, if you have a question. Yeah.
What did you say last? You said something last. Oh, I know what you said. Come on back.
Hey, well, we might stay here. We might stay because I don't want you to do too much back and forth. But you have 2 real ones left.
Yeah.
So do you have a deal-breaking question for them, or I'm going to have to make you break a heart?
No, I don't.
Okay. Let me ask them, gentlemen, where would you take your first date? And you'll have to decide based on those responses.
Okay, that's a
First
good
date.
one.
Beer bar. Good biker beer bar.
I hate beer. I don't like beer.
All right. Before that was stated, is she someone that is your type?
She looks a little too nice and hoity-toity, if that's a good thing.
I like that I look that way. I'm not that way, but I love that I look that way. Yes.
Is he someone that's your type?
Could be.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay. Well, it looks like we have 1 rule remaining. Step forward. Step forward. I don't want to rush anything too crazy, but I do want to see, is there a final question? I'll ask this question. Is she someone, you held on to your heart, is she someone that's your type?
Well, I'd like to get to know her better, maybe, but you never can tell.
Right?
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is he someone that's your type? Based on
Could be, but he has this thing with Canadians. I don't,
It's a long story.
Do you want to hear the long story on a first date?
The first date?
Yeah, well, let's ask. What would you do on a first date?
You know what? I really love the Santa Monica Pier. Walk around the pier. And
Uh-huh.
great people.
That's nice. Yeah.
Get a hot dog.
Get a hot dog. Wow.
Does that work for you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay. If there's no final questions, I'm going to ask Mick to step on up this way. Walk this way. You step back. You walk on over. Yeah, let's see what we got, because we have two real ones that are saying it could be, and we do like could be. So my final question, and you have a heart, you still have an opportunity to break or whatever, is could this be a real one connection for you?
I don't know, but she seems very interesting, and she's a comic, so she must be very smart. So I like smart people.
Right. So he's saying, could be, could this be?
Okay, why is his body language so closed? Yeah, she could be the one. Yeah, sure. But his arms are like, locked in, just and I don't think they're liking each other. Like she's like, yeah, sure. And then he's just like, I guess I'm the last one with the balloon. I feel like he's gonna pop. Or she will pop. We'll see.
Be a real one connection for you?
Apart from the fact that he doesn't like Canadians, generally speaking, he's had a problem with Canadians.
Well, I've had problems with American girls too.
Oh yeah, but you didn't mention that, and you know what I mean. But anyway, I don't know. Possibly.
Do you want to connect? Do y'all want to have a real one connection?
Let's do it.
All right. Oh, don't break it. No. That means it's over. Clap it up for this real one connection, gentlemen. Clap it up. We got a real one connection. I will take this mic. I'll even take that toothpick to ensure the heart doesn't get broken. Y'all can go on.
Oh, that's good. I was wrong. Well, hopefully it works out for them.
Out that way. Go plan something. Go to that Santa Monica Pier. Clap it up for them, folks. We got a real one connection. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. All right. Well, my friends, I thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you so much for watching this one. This was so fun. I love whenever they do the senior citizens one. I will see you guys in the next video, okay? Thank you so much for staying with me. You have a great rest of your evening or night or day, wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.